Well, you know this all well and good by now. Rent across the area is skyrocketing, and many say affordable housing is pretty hard to come by as well, especially in St. Pete. So tonight, a group down there in the Berg held an emergency meeting to figure out how to help you keep a roof over your head. Our Angelina Salcido shows you what they are demanding and what the city is doing about it.
Hundreds of voices, one message.
We need your help.
That's why they're putting pens to paper, brainstorming ideas to put pressure on St. Pete city leaders.
There is an emergency of affordable housing in St. Pete.
Gloria Jones, one of 5 at her table. The 80-year-old is advocating for her friends and family that are struggling.
If you can come back into the neighborhood, you can't afford the neighborhood because it's just too expensive.
The average rent price in St. Pete has jumped 5.5%, now sitting around $2,000 a month for a one-bedroom. In Tampa, renters get a little more for their money, with rent around $1,600 a month.
All my check money goes for my rent. I cannot afford to buy food or clothes.
Sadiku sits 2 seats down from Gloria. She's barely able to get by after the rent for her studio apartment went up nearly $200. Working 2 jobs hardly keeps her afloat.
I always have to make it sure I'm not short in money, not even a penny.
Add rising rent to the last-minute notices saying residents need to leave. The pressure is almost unsurvivable. Daniel Tyson is staying in his home at the Stanton Apartments despite being told to leave.
We needed 90 days, 60 minimum, not 15 and 30. It's just ludicrous.
This group is begging city leaders to take emergency action. They plan to show up at St. Pete City Council's last meeting on December 16th.
Florida was the #1 relocation destination for Americans in 2020. But are there enough homes to come by? Taking a deeper dive, the Florida Apartment Association estimates our state needs to build up to 48,000 new apartments each year to meet the growing demand. As of July 2019, Florida has a shortage of 428,622 affordable and available rental homes for extremely low income renters. When Tampa Mayor Jane Castor took office, she vowed to bring 10,000 new affordable housing units by the year 2027. Part of that means offering incentives to private developers, the first of such, which was announced last month. Now, over in St. Pete, last week, city leaders broke ground on a project that would have housing for people who make less than 60% of the area's median income. County leaders say the housing project represents one of the first in a new round of developments being funded by the penny sales tax.